Wake and steak, baby.
Hurricane Dorian.
But we didn't stupid ass hurricane. And it's not the Miami Hurricanes, but it's a real hurricane named Dorian. But fuck it, we're still going in, Matty.
Fuck a hurricane named Dorian, man.
We might not
going
have power,
to the
so
north.
We're going to the NFC, fellas.
And we are not going to Naples. We are making home arrangements. We're gonna stay here and watch that shit.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Another episode of Wake and Steak with the homie Matt. Salud. So last week we got into the AFC totals, win totals. Now we're gonna get into the NFC where it's spicy.
Way better conference. Let's do this.
Let's get into the Cowboys, America's team.
Jump right in.
So they got him in for 9 wins. So there's a lot of asterisk marks on this one, huh?
Yeah, I mean, Cowboys. Let's talk about the Cowboys for a second.
Well, I mean, their O-line's like the Great Wall of China, so that helps them a lot just to start.
I actually like the over here. I like them at 10 wins. I think they start off the season really strong with 3 easy victories against Giants, Skins, and Dolphins.
Yeah.
That's a real good way, you know.
And also having Cooper for a whole year now.
Having Cooper for a whole year now, who knows with Zeke, what goes on there. But again, it's like, you know, Jerry Jones' comments today. It's cool. We'll take a fresh Zeke for the offseason. Which again, come on. Really, Jerry? Anyways, I still think that they come out with 10 wins. I think that they come out on top of that division, actually. Well,
they
it's going to be tight, but it's going to be close with them and the Eagles.
They start off Giants, Redskins, Dolphins. That should be 3-0.
Yeah, no, it's going to be tight. It's between them and the Eagles for that division. So,
100%.
You know, let's see. It's going to come down to
week
that.
16 might be the game breaker there.
Let's see. Yeah, week 16 again at the Eagles is going to be.
Randall Cobb, though.
It's going to be. Yeah, let's see though. Let's see if Dak can can step it up and play like a top 10 quarterback, right? Let's see what happens.
So we'll go to the next one.
So let's take that over.
Philly.
Let's go to Philly.
What you think about that?
Philly's looking at 10.5 on the over under, and I'm going to go ahead and also go with the over on this. I think that they, again, neck and neck, but edge out the Cowboys for the division win, and go into the playoffs looking like a strong contender. And yeah, I mean, again, they win 2 out of their first 3 games against the Skins and the Lions. They take on the Jets. They got games against the Dolphins. They got the Giants and the Skins again. The Bills. I think that they easily have 6-7. Must-win, easy-win games in that schedule. And then they pull out some, conference victories that are, more difficult. But
the last 4 they're 5. They're playing Dolphins, Giants twice, Redskins. So
yeah,
I mean,
they have the Pats and the Seahawks back to back before that. So it's going to get interesting. I think, I think they finish somewhere, on the 10-6, 11-5 mark if all goes right.
But a lot of it goes on
Carson.
Wentz his health.
Got to stay healthy. Absolutely.
Have to do that. Apparently he's that good. I don't have that much faith in him, but I mean, they gave him the bag, they gave him mad money, and they got an old new Eagle back with Deshaun.
Deshaun, I love Deshaun.
So Deshaun could still swag it out.
He balls. I mean, until he can't. We gotta have faith.
Yep, I agree. So we'll go on to the Giants.
The Giants. Look, let's talk about the Giants. Giants over under win total 6. Going through the schedule, I can't come up with more than 4 wins. I just can't. 4 wins: the Bills, the Redskins, Cardinals, Lions. Everything else is really difficult.
And Cardinals is like...
Yeah, and that's even tough. But you're talking Pats, Vikings, Eagles, Redskins. Redskins again. I think they win one of those 2. Bears, Cowboys. Not to mention the Patriots in week 6.
Yeah,
so it's going to be, even with... the Daniel Jones, I think he's actually going to impress, and people are going to say, hey, he actually could be the future.
And that's why the team going to go under.
But the team just isn't well built enough for
even with Saquon.
sustain.
We're talking about the team with the best running back in the league,
and they don't win more than 5 games.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
they don't win more than 5 games. Under is a lock all day. Take it.
I mean, they lost Odell. They got Golden Tate, but he's on a suspension. I mean, in the beginning of the season, they might catch a couple wins.
Bills, Redskins.
They open up against Dallas, and then they have Buffalo, Tampa, Washington. So
Dallas at home mops them game 1.
I mean,
that's a 10-point win.
It's supposed to, but I mean, they could beat Tampa. They could beat Buffalo.
I think Tampa surprises everybody this year.
I mean, we'll talk about that later, but yeah, I mean, never know.
All right, let's keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Redskins?
Let's go to the Redskins. Another super under. 6.5 is the mark Vegas is set, and you know I'm really down on them this year. I'm giving them 3-4 wins maximum. They can beat the Vikings, maybe. They can beat the Lions. They can beat the Giants. But to start off the season, Eagles, Cowboys, Bears, God bless them, because that's just loss. Maybe they can pull one out against the Giants, but that's going to just be a tough divisional game and not in their own house. So they easily start 0-4. They're in major trouble. Haskins, I mean,
they got rid of Cousins. Then
it doesn't matter what happens.
They got Haskins, like, bro.
But they have some. They got Haskins and they got Geis. I mean, they have some bright spots.
I mean, Geis is their only.
No, Haskins is going to be decent, I think. And look, Geis could be one of the biggest sleepers in this year's draft. So we'll see. I mean, he's a moose. But again, take the under
6.5 too.
6.5 for them. I mean, unless Vegas sees something I don't see them winning any more than 3-4 games. So you heard it here. Take that under.
So we got the Bears.
Bears. I love fucking Trubisky. Trubisky, I'm just going to segue into fantasy for a second. Take Trubisky late rounds. Don't waste a pick. He is going to be a monster. Is he going to do what he did last year in 4 consecutive weeks, set the all-time passing record over that span? No, he's not.
He's going to be efficient.
He's going to be good, man. Yeah. And watch out for David Montgomery. They are going to be good. Over under 9. I'm taking
Khalil Mack, and now they got him a full year, and they got Chuck Pagano as their new defensive
I'm taking them for 10 wins. The over all day.
That's a little sleeper pick.
That's a sleeper pick. Take them.
I got them with 11 wins, bro. So
all right, there it is.
The Packers now.
Let's go to the Pack.
This is
the Packers.
Fan favorite's always over because of Aaron Rodgers, but chill.
You like the under here?
I mean, their record is brutal. I mean, their
schedule's nasty.
Schedule's brutal, dude.
Almost like the Dolphins.
And they got a new coach, Matt LaFleur. I don't know, man. What do you think?
I'm kind of going to ride Aaron Rodgers to have a little bit of a bounce back season. And, Vegas has it set at 9, and I'm going to go with 10 wins. They've got some easy games. I feel like they can win against the Giants, Skins, Lions, Raiders, Broncos. They beat the Vikings at home week 2. They have the ability to play the Lions again week 17 to seal their playoff spot. They're going to be all right. Yeah. I think they start 0-1 and then bounce back, end up 2-2 over the first 4 games, and then, have kind of a seesaw year. And then, weeks 12 through 14, they've got a very easy schedule. And I think at that time, they get themselves into the playoffs.
Yeah, like they close out with San Fran, Giants, Redskins, Bears, Vikings, Lions. I mean,
yeah, they're going to be able to do it. I think,
their defense is very flawed. So I don't know.
It is, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I think they're good at home, and Rajo's got to show off this year.
So we'll go over there, right?
Yeah, over. I like the over.
Right. So let's go down to Minnesota.
Minnesota,
man.
Okay. All right, Minnesota. I'm under. I don't care about Kirk Cousins. He is just. I mean, I love Kirk Cousins, but he just can't. I don't think he can take them to over 9 wins, which is where Vegas has it set at. I don't think he does it. I don't think he makes it. I have him at 7, maybe 8 wins maximum. So that's 7 and 9, 8 and 8.
Yeah, he's 5 and 13 in prime games, and this year I think they have like 7 prime games.
They start the season Falcons, Packers. I mean,
yeah,
followed by Raiders. We don't know. I think they're going to be crap, but again,
at Soldier Field,
it's going across country, playing in Oakland. Then the Bears, but then they got the Lions, the Giants, and then the Lions again, and then some Redskins mixed in. So again, they might go on a little run, but at the end of the day, Seahawks, Chargers, Packers, Cowboys, Chiefs, Bears in the second half? I don't think so. I don't see it. I don't see it.
It's good. They have a good home. They play good in the dome. But
yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it happening.
Tough schedule. I mean, they got Dalvin Cook back. He looks great.
He looks good, and if him and Stephon can connect, and I mean, again, it's going to be interesting. But I think it's a mediocrity, 8-8, 7-9, and they don't do it.
I don't trust Kurt.
Under.
Yep. So the Lions we got next.
Let's go back to the Lions.
7 over under.
Yeah, that is the most flawed Vegas line I've ever seen. I think 4 wins maximum, maybe. 4. They can beat the Raiders. They might be able to beat the Vikings at home. They might beat the Bucs.
I mean, they don't have much, dude. I don't see it. Like, is Patricia's coaching that good that they have them at 7?
I mean, that line is riding on that.
Vegas doesn't give away money, dude. It's kind of that's tricky though. I mean,
you start off your season Cardinals, Chargers, Eagles, Chiefs.
Yeah,
that's brutal. They go 0. They start 0-4 going into their bye week.
And then Packers, Vikings,
and then the Packers after the bye week. I mean, they might go 1-6 to start the year. That's what I'm seeing through 8 weeks with a bye week. 0-4 into the bye week. You heard it here.
All right. So we got next up, the bird, the Falcons. I mean, I love the Falcons always, and I think they finally have a full healthy team. Well, till now.
Devontae.
I mean, last year everybody was hurt, dude.
Yeah, but Devontae Freeman back in action, I think he's gonna have a major bounce back year. I mean, if you can snag that guy in your fantasy draft.
I think Julio Jones is gonna do great.
Stephen A is number 1 receiver.
Sanu as well.
Sanu is good, and then Calvin Ridley is just nasty. I mean, they have a real serious offensive squad, and I don't know. I think Matty Ice.
I mean, the first half of the schedule is tough. They got Carolina, San Fran, Jacksonville, Tampa, but
they beat the Colts, they beat the Vikings, they beat the Titans, they beat the Cardinals. I mean, they finished that first half at 5-3 or 6-2.
Yeah, I guess over there, right? I mean,
I like the over. 8. This is an 8.5 line, and I really think that they get 9 or 10 wins. Yeah. It's got to be.
It's close. So let's go to the Saints.
Another.
Oh, that one was brutal.
Another team looking for revenge, and again, they got the bar set a little bit higher here. They got them at 10.
Yeah.
And I penciled them in at 10. So this one's kind of a push. I don't know. I really wouldn't touch this one, to be honest with you.
I just think I always doubt Drew Brees, dude, but
I don't doubt him.
I don't know.
You can't doubt Drew Brees. Come on. Again, though, Texans, Rams, Seahawks, Cowboys. That's their first 4 games. I mean, that's brutal. But again, I still think they make it to at least 10 wins, and
they should, man.
They're not
edge in their soul,
Yeah, I mean,
what happened to them?
They're going to be just fine this year. Second half of the season gets easier. They just got to get through that first half. Absolutely. So yeah, let's say I'm pushing this one, and I say don't touch it.
Just don't touch it.
I don't touch that one.
I don't even touch. So we'll go to the Panthers. Carolina. Rawr.
Yeah, let's see about this.
I don't know, man. That's like, they could be really good or really bad.
I don't think they're going to be good.
It's all on Cam Newton's health.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be good. I'm going to take the under here. I just don't see it.
Even McCaffrey, dude, he's supposed to be
I have him winning.
A machine.
I have him at 8-8 on the season, or 7-9.
Cam had shoulder surgery, and he already messed up his foot, dude.
He's already,
being Cam.
He's being Cam. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I just, again, they are also very, very tough schedule. I don't think that they can. I don't think they can overcome. I just don't think they can do it. I don't think they can do it. They can. They can get to 8 wins, 9 wins, maybe.
At home, they're very good, but other than that,
I don't touch this one. This is another. This is another push scenario.
NFC's hard, man. It's like, bro.
It's a push scenario. Don't touch it.
All right. On to the next. We got the good old Buccaneers.
So Tampa Bay Bucks.
New coach, Bruce Arians. I like him.
I think that they have potential, and I think Jameis is another late round sleeper. But
he's always late round though. So
yeah. But you know what? They haven't. No, if you look at quarterback rankings going into the year, he's top 10 for once. He's a top 10. He's top 10. He's got offensive weapons. He's actually pretty smart in the pocket, and he's a big body, big target. He just he plays well, and with a new coach, a new system there, I don't think this first year they don't really do much. 6.5 win total, and I can't see him getting more than 5 or 6 wins. So I don't know. I like the under here.
The over there, but we'll see. I mean, everybody's high on San Fran. I'm not. We'll get to that later, but
I'm not either on them.
I don't know, man. I just don't.
Tampa Bay Bucks, I don't know. I mean, again, crazy hard schedule. Falcons, Jags, Texans, Seahawks, Panthers twice, Rams, Saints.
I mean, they got rid of McCoy too. That was like
they're just, you know, they've got a rough path ahead, and I don't think, you know, they turn it around in one season. I think they still need some more pieces to the puzzle to get it going. So I think they're going to be fun to watch. You know, Mikey Evans is always a monster. He's always a monster. You know, so let's see what they do. But again,
I think he's overrated, and Winston too. But we'll see.
All right,
we'll see.
Okay.
So now we're gonna go with the Rams, dude. That's another one, man. Like,
you just don't like the Rams. That's the
I
difference.
just don't. I'm being biased here, but
yeah, but
I just don't see like why they're so good, dude.
What do you mean?
I mean, I love Aaron Donald. That's about it. I mean, I don't really like Goff. I don't like the receivers.
You don't like Cooks?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's a deep threat, but
he's nasty.
That's about it.
What do you mean that's about it?
And I think like coaches are gonna like finally catch on McVay's like little stunts and what he does out there.
And Cooper Kupp, he sucks too?
He doesn't suck, dude, but I think they're inflated just because people don't know their system. He's a new coach, and
they don't. And I mean, they
know they're gonna study tape.
Bro,
and Gurley's their X factor.
They make it to the NFC Championship again this year.
No, man. Yeah, I mean, look, first was in 10-2, 11-5. I mean, obviously, great.
This is other than going to the AFC, where you had double digit, you know, lines for win totals like KFC, Jesus Christ, KC. Like KC and New England. This is a 10 over under on the win total, and I'm gonna say they have 11 wins, maybe 12 wins on the season. I like the over here. I think they're nasty, and I think they're just gonna. I think Goff is just gonna continue to blossom and be an amazing quarterback.
Oh man, we'll see. If they got to run the division if they want to get there. So
hey, I think it can be done.
Well, I mean, so you like the over?
I like the over there.
It's 11 wins, bro. It's a lot.
It's 11 wins.
Like Patriots.
Hey, I think they can do it.
Seahawks. So yeah, that's the one I really like.
Yeah, this is a sleepy one.
I think that's a sleeper, bro.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm with you on this one.
Like, you can't doubt Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll. I've always doubted them. And last year, nobody even knows, bro. They went 10-6 last year, dude.
No,
like,
nasty.
Very callito, very quiet, very creepy. 10-6, dude.
Hey.
They don't make mistakes. Their coaching is superior. And
Russell wins Super Bowls, and he's on a contract year. Yeah. So he's going to fuck this year. So I take the over there. 8.5 wins is Vegas saying, give me that money, but take that money.
That's a slammer, dude. And if they get
take it.
DK Metcalf, he had knee surgery, but if he's back,
he'll be back week 2 for sure.
I mean, they're going to be good, dude. And Russell Wilson just got the
check. That's a big
hoss. He got the big check.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
So, I don't know. I think that's a very nice play, the over.
They have a very tough schedule, but I still think that they do it. They get at least 9 wins on the season.
And look, so the next team, right? 49ers have the same win total as the Seahawks. How?
Okay, so this is called Jimmy Garoppolo hype. And fucking not happening. I mean, yeah, he bounced back in his last preseason game. Before that, he looked like a fish out of water. I still think he's good. I still think they're going to be decent. I think they win 6 to 7 games. They do not win 9 games. To win that, you need 9 wins. It's not happening.
Yeah,
it's not happening.
There's just too many what ifs, dude. And they're in the same division as the Rams, Seahawks. Like, I don't know, man. I can't.
I don't see it happening. I mean, I think they beat teams. Look, what they have going for them is their first 2 games, albeit on the road, are against the Bucs and the Bengals. I think both of those are winnable games. if they show up and they're gelling from week 1. And then they lose to the Steelers week 3. I think they get mopped by the Browns in Cleveland week 5. And you know I'm not so high on the Browns, but whatever. And then Rams, Redskins, Panthers. You know, again, so it's going to be I think it's going to be a seesaw season for them.
Packers, Ravens, dude. Like Saints, Falcons, Rams, Seahawks.
You finish your season, all right, Ravens, Saints, Falcons, Rams, Seahawks.
Dude, like, no, there's no way.
Good night.
Like, under.
Not happening.
Under. 100%.
Not happening. 8.5 wins, nothing. I think this is another great one to take.
These lines are off.
In that same division.
These lines are really off.
And take them now before everything gets hot. Because if you don't take them now, you're never going to get the right money.
And, like, this money's good because you can wait the whole...
Yeah, put it in now, set it, forget it, see what happens.
Exactly, like a little crock pot. Set it and forget it.
I mean, that wraps up the NFC.
No, we got one more.
Wait, no?
Cardinals.
Oh, that you went out of order on me.
Yeah.
All right, the Cardinals, whatever, but might as well skip them, I think.
Nah, chill. This is a weird one. So they got them at 5.5. 5.5.
You want to hear my win total here? You want me to disrespect the Cardinals?
2 wins.
They win 2 games.
Wow.
All right, fine. I'm just kidding. They win 4 games on the season.
I mean,
whatever. They got a lot of young talent. I mean, they're also a work in progress. They're not gonna do it right now.
But they could sneak out a couple wins, dude.
Couple wins, but the over/under is 5.5. I like the under.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
It's a tough one because they could push that. They could go, 5-11 on the season.
What do they play week 1?
They win week 1.
What do they got?
They beat the Lions week 1 at home.
Oof. I don't know, man. I don't know.
And then they lose to the Ravens, Panthers, Seahawks.
Yeah.
Boom. I mean,
safe plays the under.
Safe plays the under. You got to do it.
Scare money don't make money.
But
so I don't know.
So we've now wrapped up the AFC, the NFC. You know where it's at for win totals. You know, you got to get in there, dig deep, listen to what we've talked about, and take a handful of picks that you think that that are gonna do you right.
This season's gonna be fun though.
It's gonna be good this year. While we're obviously still got some time to dive deep into the NFL. Now that we've talked about the teams and just giving you a broad brush overview of what's happening, let's talk about Andrew Luck. I mean, it's what everyone's talking about over the past week or so, and Carly, just give me your take on it. Do you feel as though, hey, man's got to do what a man's got to do?
A man's got to do what he has to do, but I feel like the organization knew like a lot of weeks prior to this, and they should have told people. So last week we covered the AFC. Remember, they were off the board, dude.
Off the board, completely.
They already knew like something was happening.
Yep.
So my only thing is, he should have said it before the season. This is a big decision in your career, and how can you just now I'm just gonna retire from football? No, you should have done it before the season. Now your team has to go hustle and bustle and get get a backup. They're looking at Osweiler now, dude. I mean, I know Brissett's gonna be their starter, but dude, you don't do that. You don't do that, man.
So you're saying that he should have done this?
He should have just done
before
it
the preseason started. Man. He already knew he wasn't recovering from his injuries. He led on the organization, the league, his teammates,
That's my
etc.
only complaint on that situation.
I hear you. Look, this is what I feel about the guy is that it sheds light on a lot of topics, which I feel gives the league and the MO of the NFL kind of a bad rap, right? It talks about early retirement, right? It sheds light on Gronk and now him and it's like, well, and then Gronk comes out and I'm so unhappy and football made me so sad and I could never, the ups and downs and whatever. It's like, well, listen, man, you know what you were getting into. And it's obviously understatedly a ridiculously rough game that is mentally and physically challenging. So I do agree with what you said, that I think Andrew Luck should have been more forthright. He's been battling this Kawhi type injury, it's just a little calf, but it was obviously bigger than that and deeper than that, and he's missed so many games over the season, over his 7 seasons.
No, I think it was 6, right?
6 seasons, right?
Yeah.
He's missed the equivalent of like 2 seasons almost worth of games. And yeah, I mean, it's just the timing sucks. I guess there's never any good timing for that. I definitely do not hate the guy for the decision.
I don't hate him.
But there were people out there that talked a lot of shit that booed him and badmouthed him and said he was a
if
bitch.
He bought
and
season tickets to the Colts, you'd be fucking pissed.
No, that part, yeah, but that's...
You gotta look at it both ways.
No, I agree. But what I'm saying is, from a human perspective, the guy, like you said, or I said before, he did what he had to do. At the same time, yeah, it's leaving a sour taste in some people's mouth because he was good for the game and he had so much fucking potential. He could have won a Super Bowl, man.
He's the best quarterback. When he's healthy, he's probably the best quarterback.
He is unbelievable. And so I'm sad as a fan that I'm not going to get to see him anymore. I'm a little bothered and annoyed by like, goodbye Andrew Luck, and let's look at your best moments, and like it's fucking his NFL eulogy. Like, I don't want to fucking see it. Like, all right, bro, goodbye. Like, moving on. Like, it is what it is. Like, your legacy is short lived, and your legacy is not the legacy of other.
Yeah.
You're not going to be considered one of the greats.
But
and that's okay because I think he's at peace with that. So
I heard a stat today on the radio. High school football, they're looking for players. Like, people aren't playing football anymore in high school. Like, parents are like, nope, you're not playing. So this year, I think they finally hit under the 1 million mark, which is like, bro, it hasn't happened like in over 25 years.
You mean in the country?
Yeah, in the country, less than 1 million people trying to play high school football, and like that's never happened, dude.
Yeah.
Like, kids are like, no. Like, I don't know if it's a millennial thing, but it's just. I mean, stats are stats, dude. I mean, getting hit. But my argument is, you're getting paid a lot of money. You're playing 16 games. You're only working about 6-7 months of the year, and you know what you signed up for, dude. Like, it's not a surprise. Then we have people like Antonio Brown, where the NFL's trying to fix this problem, and you got people saying, no, I don't want to wear no helmet. No. That was like in NASCAR, dude. When Earnhardt died, they implemented that neck brace. The drivers didn't like it, but too bad, dude. If you want to race NASCAR, you got to put that neck brace on.
Yeah.
Because then you're going to leave the sport and try to sue us for whatever reason. So we try to protect them, and the players still, they don't want to get protected. So it's like, what do they do?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's,
I mean, it's a big thing. Like, NFL needs to change. I mean, Mark Cuban said a long time ago, he's like, yo, in 20 years, there will be no NFL. And it's coming more to life, but they just need to change the game, which they are. It's like, you can't lead with your head anymore. You got to tackle with your head up, and they're teaching kids from young. Because it sucks, dude. It would suck
it sucked to eliminate a game based on, the safety risks of it. I mean, look.
But you're getting paid for it, dude. Like,
you're getting paid for it. But
police officers in line of fire.
Yeah, but look, rugby and like other games that are just as rough or rougher with no freaking pads. I mean, look, man, you suck it up and you play. You know what you sign up for and you do it. But again, just back to Andrew Luck for a second. I respect his decision, but I'll just leave it at this. It's a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, it sucks. It sucks. It affected a lot more than just him. So.
And Gronk crying yesterday, man. That was tough, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
he was crying, dude. Gronk.
Yeah,
crying.
I know. I saw it.
He's like, I won a Super Bowl, and I was like crying, dude. I wasn't even happy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a brutal game, dude. It is, but that's what you signed up for. That's what I say. I mean, you go to the military, you sign up for that. You do this, you signed up for that, dude. I mean,
you
sign the paper, and you know what you're getting into, man. I mean, it is what it is.
What it is. Ooh, I can't wait for next Thursday night, baby.
Bro.
Let's do this.
Yeah, bro. Stupid ass hurricane coming out. So
yeah, this is the special Dorian edition.
Yeah, we're live from Miami, so yeah.
But you know what? What we are gonna do, we're gonna have some time on our hands. We are going to do at least one, maybe not two, fantasy football segments.
Yeah.
Because you need that. We need that. There's never enough. 2 drafts, 3 drafts, 4 drafts.
The number one rule though in fantasy: don't join a league unless you're drafting late, bro. Like,
you gotta draft late. I had a draft last week, and you know what? So far, I'm okay. But again, I think it's a little early.
Rolling the dice, dude. Like, Lamar blew it.
Ultimate draft. You skip work on Thursday or whatever the fuck you do. And you go. You sit your ass somewhere fun. get a little room and a board and some TVs
Yeah.
with your closest homies and draft a team. Because you know what? If they get hurt that day, sorry.
But listen, I'm telling you, if you want your bookie to retire like Andrew Luck, play them plays, boy.
And I think we're going to get some special guests to call in next time because got some homies that got some real deal fantasy advice. And, you know, before we sign off, it's also an exciting time for me. It is the, you know, finishing the second round of the U.S. Open. And pretty incredible. First time maybe in Open history where 4 out of the top 10. Damn, that's not on. 4 out of the top 10 seeds lost in the first round. And, you know, obviously Nadal, Federer, Djoko still in the mix. Federer's already back into the third round. He's balling out. He's actually dropped a set in both rounds. But
that's all you, bro.
Just looking like a beast. I know, but I'm going to get you into tennis, man.
Yeah, man. And soccer's my
Soccer's picking up. You got the
Premier
League.
But next week, I think Thursday, football starts. What is it, Packers, Bears? When the spreads come out, that's when the money comes out, guys. Yeah. So,
and that's what we're going to really be coming at you with. And, you know, you're gonna hear it all here. So, till next time, peace.
Toodles.
Wish us good luck with Dorian. And we got this.
What do I hit?
Pause.
Red? What is this one?
That one, stop.
This one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yep. And that's it. All right.
Sweet.
That was good.
That was good.
Ow. Fuck, did they go to Winn-Dixie?
I don't know. Let's get him out. I was getting anxiety. Yeah, but Fearless Hurricane's gonna come, bro. What are we gonna do?
I don't think he's gonna come, bro.
Hey, bro, for real, man. Alright, so let's say he does.
Sword tomorrow. Bootstrap.
Yeah, he texted me too. I was like, hey, work. He's like, I'm sorting, fat. I'm like, dude, I'm working. Nah, I gotta take the Challenger and I wanna see what's up, bro.
Florida fucking hurricane to-do list. The rest of the world watches the Weather Channel. They buy batteries, water, prepare the generator. Miami, people in Florida buy as much alcohol as possible.
100%.
Make a themed playlist and freak out when it's actually terrifying.
Well, at 11, we'll see the other fucking advisory. Yeah, dude, I don't see the Giants winning. I mean, I don't know, man. The Cardinals are the only one that's like a little weird. I don't know about that.